I'll be right here. I haven't even seen that movie. I've never seen E.T., which I think is probably crazy to some people, but I don't know, man. It just never happened. What am I supposed to do? Little weird alien? I don't want to watch it now. Now it's way too late. I'd probably, like, I'm too old. Now I'd watch it and I'd be like, oh, this is stupid. What the heck? You know what I mean? I don't want to have that experience with, like, a classic movie like that. Maybe not. Maybe it would still be good. I don't know. Like, also, I feel like people have hyped up E.T. so much over the years so that, like, it'll never live up to what people have made it seem like it is. I don't really want to be the guy who's like, you know, someone talks about E.T. and I'm like, ah, yeah, that movie sucks. What a stupid movie. You know? I don't want to be that guy. I mean, I guess I could just not say that, to be fair. But also, that I could be thinking that, and they would never even know. But I could be that guy on the inside. Anyways, so I'm just not going to watch E.T. Unless I am told by someone that it is good even as an adult. Actually, I'd probably only watch E.T. if somebody wanted to watch E.T. with me. I don't want to watch E.T. alone. I don't really watch movies alone in general. Same with like TV. I don't really watch TV alone anymore. I used to. I did watch, there was one show I did watch, it was that Terminal List spin-off with about the other guy who's in the Terminal List who ends up, well, I don't want to say what happens. That show's kind of new. That's a pretty big spoiler. But it's a show about one of the other guys in the from the Terminal List, that Chris Pratt show, where he's like the veteran, or veteran, or like, I don't know, maybe he got I can't really, it was definitely after he stopped going to war. Maybe he got discharged. I can't really remember exactly how it starts, but he goes and does some crazy stuff. That show's pretty good too, actually. But I watched the spin-off alone. It was like Terminal List Dark something. Dark Horse? Dark Herd? That doesn't sound right. Maybe it was Dark Horse. Either way, it was like, the Terminal List was about a guy who was in the Navy SEALs, and he like came back and some stuff happened that made him do some stuff. I know I'm giving you a lot of detail. And then the spin-off was about his buddy who was in the CIA and him like doing some stuff. I feel like saying anything else is a spoiler. Like saying anything that they did, or like any of the other plot points, it kind of spoils parts of the show. I don't want to do that because it's a good show and you should just go watch it if you have Amazon. I guess if you don't have Amazon, you can't. Maybe you can look up a synopsis, rent it, or just not watch it. Either way, however you want to do it. I mean, it's up to you. All those things are options that you could take. I would take the one that is involving me already having Amazon and then just watching it because there's like only like 3 good shows on Amazon. No, that's not true. There's lots of old shows that are good on Amazon. It's just there's only a couple of the major shows that I think are, well, that I like. I mean, other people like stuff. I used to like The Boys too, but that one, and a lot of people agree on this, I think. The Boys got really dumb. That was such a good show too. And then like they just, I don't know. They went a weird way with it, in my opinion. And then they just started doing stuff that I just thought was like I was fine with them going the weird way with it. I would watch that, but the episodes just started feeling like it was like stupid filler. Like not even like character building filler, just like dumb stuff was happening that I just didn't care about. So I stopped watching it. but it was good up until, like, what was it? I don't know what season it's on now, so I'm not sure what season was the last one I watched. So I can't really say. I just know there was an episode that involved sheep. And that's when I stopped watching. Because I thought that was not... I thought that was dumb. Whatever. Maybe you loved it. That's, you know, it's fine. We can all be wrong sometimes. We can all have bad opinions. I'm just kidding. Funny guy. Funny guy. This is gonna be weird. I mean, not weird. This is tough to wash. Oh good, the branches are like their own thing, so that makes it a little easier, I guess. This is like low res. Low res. This is like... Oh god. Oh no! I fell on my butt! Okay, let's get back up there. Let's get back in there, team! We got a game to win! Is it low res? Is that what they call it when the music is like done on 8-bit? I guess it's like 8-bit. 8-bit Scottish music, almost, it feels like. Pretty cool. Like bagpipes, but 8-bit. That's almost what it sounds like to me. I don't know if that's actually what it's supposed to be or not, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is its own thing. See if we can get this all cleaned up. From up here, I don't know. Yep, nice. Ah, man. Ah. Dang you! Dang you straight to Tuscaloosa. Tucson? Tuscaloosa? I don't know if any of those places are real. But wherever is real, dang you to there. Tree, nest, eggs, tree branch, tree branch, tree branch, tree. Okay, the tree is all clean. We did it! I think that's the whole main part of the top. Now we just got the edges. I'm walking like I'm on a ladder. Sometimes it does that. It like walks really slow. It's frustrating. It feels like I'm like trying to walk through some thick pudding or something. I don't know why I would know what walking through thick pudding is like, but that's what it feels like. I don't want to walk through thick pudding. I just want to walk. I just want to walk, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's just wash this. Wash this and shut the heck up. I don't think that's going to happen. It's not even possible. I have, like... You know what's crazy? Because I am so, like... I don't ever talk. Ah, I fell off the roof again. This is a nightmare and a half. Let me jump, please. Please. I want to jump. I want to swim. I want to run free with the birds. Yes, run with the birds. Fly with the horses. Swim with the elephants? Do elephants probably actually do swim. I don't know. I've never seen an elephant swimming, so maybe they don't. I've seen them walk in water. They can definitely do that, but normally they're so big that, like, even if they wanted to swim, they couldn't. I think that's where Snorlax came from. Probably not. Elephants don't really sleep all the time. It's just like a big teddy bear, almost. I don't know what Snorlax is, actually, now that I think about it. What is Miss... Is that bottom one connected? Is this all one piece? Seems to me. There we go. Roof ledge is very close to done. Where does roof ledge end right here? Roof ledge end here. Very nice. There we go. Roof ledge done. Roof ledge clean. Now you pay. I don't know why I become caveman, but that is how it happened. Maybe it's because yesterday I do quest with ogres and they are not... They talk like this in World of Warcraft. Not like that. It's even worse. I can't even talk like cavemen because I have too many words. Too many words. Too many words. Alright. I'm missing something. Oh, I see. I haven't gone around the edge on this one. That could be the text telling me that dinner's done. Oh, this music is perfect for this mission.
I start my day.
Oh, there's words.
In silence.
No. No. Why would you ruin it with words?
Where's my notebook?
No, I actually do have to change it. Hope they don't all start having words now. That music was perfect for this. You should have stayed ambient instead of talking about starting your day. Shut up! Alright, let me see if that text was about stuff being done. Nope. Just someone saying sounds good. This has words too, but maybe they're quiet enough that it doesn't matter. Unless they start actually singing. I could deal with this amount of words. I just don't want to distract myself with words, you know? It sounds so dumb when you say it. Oh, God. It almost sounds like this guy's saying lick-a-tongue. Lick-a-tongue, 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 lick-a-tongue. You know, like the Pokemon? This guy's a lick-a-tongue Pokemon. Like the Pokemans. I don't think that's what he's saying. It's kind of why it works, because it doesn't matter what he's saying. I mean, I can't understand what that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say I can't understand what he's saying. But, you know. It's hard. It's a hard knock life out here. Trying to speak words. Do for us. Oh, this whole thing is one piece. I see. Oh wait, no it's not. Maybe this is part of... This must be part of that. I don't know what that said, but it's gone now. Look at that. This is what you get for graffitiing. No one's gonna know what your message said. I'm not showing people what you were saying. You're breaking the law. That's not okay. What the heck is this? Okay, that's done. Oh, this one's a frog. Oh, wow. I guess I said what that one was. I shouldn't have even said. I'm giving them what they want. Money. A new job is available. Royce and Joyce.
Illustrawash, is there any chance you could get yourself up to Washington to clean up our interactive solar system? We've had an incident.
Look, that's the one I didn't want to say in that other video. Because the achievement said, wash the solar system. And I thought that was too cool to spoil. But now, it's been publicly spoiled. So there you go. Now you know. We're going to be washing the solar system next. That should be fun. I bet that's going to be huge, hopefully. I'm excited for that one. That's been exciting to me ever since I've heard of it existing. Go to 3. Lick a tongue, 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 lick a tongue. lick a dung, lick a dung, lick a dung, lick a dung, lick a dung. I've got it stuck in my head. It's such a good, catchy song. Oh my goodness, I love it. Lick a dung. Lick a dung, lick a dung, lick a dung, lick a dung, dung, lick a 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 dung, dung. Did I finish that? Oh yeah, that part of the track is done. Just this thing that's not. Get this green section of floor done. Grass floor? Oh, they're both grass floors, I think. Yeah. They're not grass, though. And they're not floors. No, I'm just kidding. They are floors. I guess they're floors. Fine. You've got me there. Fine. I admit it. They're floors. Whatever. Floor gang can have this one. Anyways. I'm out here representing Sky Gang. Because all we care about is the sky. Let's go short. Do 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 do. May you finally see. I was just thinking of that song that always plays in the ads where you're like, if you donate $1, it's like, I don't know why that's funny, but that's it's kind of funny, I guess. Just because it's a weird. I think it's not the best way to do that. I think there are better ways to do what they're trying to do. I'm gonna pat this cat instead. Hello, Ulysses. Welcome. Welcome to the circus of value. I know, you've been waiting so long to come here. Now you're here. Where are the other cats, Ulysses? Where have you hidden them? I know they're here somewhere. I don't think there's an achievement for patting all the cats, unfortunately. I'm still gonna do it. I just don't think there's an achievement for it. Just listening to this song, I like it. It's got a lot of it's got like what's that? Rift something? Is that anything? It's kind of like Prison Architect, but it's you're just dropped on a planet, and you have like 3 survivors, and you got to build up a whole town. And I don't know. You'd have to be into that type of game to know what I'm talking about, I feel like. I don't know if that crosses over with this as much as it could. Maybe. I guess this is kind of in that vein of gaming. It's a simulator. That one's like a management simulator, kind of, in a way. It's not really like management like you might think of management, but like managing a town, being a steward, I guess, or something. Town planner simulator 2014. Alright, we'll come back to the rest of that. Let's get the top done on this. Let's do the inside. Is this the same song? No, it switched to a new song. I thought that was just the same song and like the beat just dropped or something. But no, it's a totally different song. I like it. I like it a lot. Very nice. This one reminds me of StarCraft. I'm gonna say what every song reminds me of because that's my thing. That's what I've been doing this whole time. I can't help myself. Oh, it's got words again. I guess we can... This is kind of, you know, it's not like really making a point of what they're saying, so it's kind of okay. Oh man, my arms are so sore. You know how I was saying I shoveled for like 25 hours this month, last month in January? In the last week, I've done like, I don't know, a lot of those hours. Well, probably like 7 hours. I don't know, maybe more than that. I've shoveled a lot because we got 20 inches of snow. I think last weekend we got 20 inches of snow in 2 days. So I've been shoveling that, and like normally all the other times I've had to shovel, it's been like 1 to 4 inches. Normally like 2 to 4 inches probably, because if it was just 1, I don't know if I would do the whole 3-hour shoveling. Maybe I probably would. I kind of like to have it right down. But because it was 20 inches, my arms are so sore from lifting and throwing all the snow. Like, there's so much snow, there's just nowhere. Like, if we got any more snow, I would have to eat it, because there's nowhere to put the snow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this stuff. I mean, if you want to buy some snow, I got a plethora. I have a lot of snow. I would sell you all the snow if you want to buy some snow, because I got too much. I don't even know what to do with it. Like I said, if we get more snow, I'm gonna have to eat it, because I don't have anywhere to put snow anymore. We are at capacity for snow. There's no snow space remaining. I know you'd like to drop off some snow, but if you did, I would have to deny your delivery. I'm going to send the delivery driver back with a full truck. I'm going to add some on top. So just don't even do it. You'll get an unhappy morning when you wake up and your yard is full of white, cold snow. And then what? You'll have to put it back in the truck and try to send it somewhere else, and they probably won't take it either, because there's just too much snow. There's nothing you can do with it. You have to keep it. You have to eat it, make it into ice, eat it. I mean, I guess it's already kind of ice. Maybe you can melt it, boil it, drink it. You could put it in a pan, melt it down, boil some hot dogs with your snow water. Hot dog snow water. There's probably stuff in there you don't really want to drink, so you should boil it for a couple seconds before you maybe even strain it. Boil it, strain it, boil it again, cook hot dogs. Be the glizzy gobbler that you've always meant to be, but you never had the opportunity as a lad, because glizzies you just can't gobble the way you can. You can't gobble. You couldn't gobble then the way you can now. You've grown up. You're a much better gobbler than you were when you were a child now. Hey, just remember what that amazing thought was. Isn't it weird how some people have the perfect name for their jobs? Like, there was a famous detective from around here called Penelope Proof. But get this, she used to be a baker. Bet she rose through the ranks. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, I was thinking about that and all the kids were screaming, please let me off of this death ride. Oh my god, why are you doing this, you crazy woman? But anyways, about that baker, she's a policeman now, and that's the person who arrested me for doing that to those kids. She put me in jail, and that's how I learned her name was Penelope Proof. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that serendipitous how I was thinking about people with the perfect name for their job, and then I was arrested by an officer named Penelope Proof? That's just absolutely ridiculous. And she was a baker before that. She told me when I was being put in cuffs that she used to bake. And I was like, oh my god, did you proof the What's the word I'm trying to think of? The dough. Did you proof? Did your dough proof? Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. Your dough has to proofing. I don't know if that's the way. I don't know. Isn't that just serendipitous though? It's amazing. I can't believe it. Of all the things that could have happened when I was going to jail, it was a cop with the name Proof. Penelope Proof, to be exact. She was an officer of the law. I just always think of that, whenever I do that voice, it makes me think of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. So funny. Like the main bad guy, that's the voice they do for him. Or not like in the beginning, he's not the main bad guy in the beginning, but he becomes the main bad guy sort of towards the end. And that's the voice they do for him in the show. Or like a similar, not exactly that. I probably can't do the exact voice without watching it. Or, you know, maybe I can then. But that's like very, that's like the style of voice they do for him. It's hilarious. The whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is amazing. Actually, I think all of, well, the three main Abridged series that I watched were really funny. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, and then I watched the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and those were all hilarious. I think I've watched one other, or I've started watching one other Abridged series, but I didn't like it as much, so I can't remember. Oh, Naruto. I started watching Naruto Abridged, but I didn't like it as much as the other ones. I don't know if it's because I'm just not as interested in Naruto, or if it was, not as good. So, you know, maybe you'd enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe you'd enjoy it. Nerd. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you. Just joshing you, bro. Oh my goodness. Can't you tell when I'm joshing? You should be able to tell by now. After all these years. No fishing. Well, it seems like this alligator does not care about your no fishing sign. For some reason it's written like half backwards. Well, not half, but you know, enough backwards to... And the no is an I? Okay. You know what? That's fine. Maybe they just don't know how to write. Some people... I think this sign was written by the alligator to keep other people from fishing. That's my latest conspiracy theory. This alligator is working for Big Alligator and doesn't want people fishing here. So that Big Alligator can have all the fish. Well, Big Alligator, you're washed. How am I supposed to... I guess I have to get a ladder. Let's just get as much as I can without getting a ladder. Got that clean. Maybe if I jump, I won't need a ladder. Well, the head is its own piece. Don't mind that. The log is done. Thought I saw some there, but I didn't. Oh, there we go. I think I got... Yeah, nice. I got the whole fishing scene. I didn't even have to get a ladder. Perfect. Perfecto. Very cool. I like to see it. I love to see it even. Me encanta mirar. Something like that. Grass floor. What now? Well, I guess I'll wash some of this water. You'd think the water could just wash itself. What's up with that? Guess it's not real water. Oh, I'm getting a Discord call. My friend wants to play Arc Raiders, but I can't right now. I can't play right now. I am currently recording a video. Sorry. I totally would, if not for this. Maybe they'll still be playing after I'm done. Then I can join. Haven't got to play Arc Raiders in a little bit. That game's fun. Apparently there's a thing called Bird City now. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's funny when Burnt Peanut is talking about it. Or like when he when he's trying to get people to play with him, he's like, "But you're gonna miss out on Bird City." It just gets me every time. That guy's funny. What a great streamer. Apparently, well, whatever. That doesn't matter. Let's just wash this floor. And apparently, let me tell you something. I don't know. I don't even know. I could not possibly tell you something because I don't know nothing. I know nothing about that, Kevin. Can't make me admit it. I'm not doing it. No way, no how. No way. Not today. Not in this house or any other. I have lost my whole mind, and I won't be like to get it back soon. That's done. Sheila later. I just had another thought. Those reptiles on my ride aren't gators, they're crocs. Your ride is literally called the Alligator. You can tell by the teeth. Oh boy, hope no one notices. What, because crocodiles' teeth are on the outside? Is that real? I never knew that. I just thought crocodiles were bigger. They must, yeah, I guess that's why. They must have teeth on the outside, but alligators, I know the alligators do have teeth on the, like, regular. Huh. You learn something new every day, and sometimes in unexpected ways. I think that we've run out of ambient music to play. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you know what? Now for your local stylings of the Powerwash machine. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn something on. I don't... How much longer is this gonna... This probably won't be too much longer, right? Let me check. I'll check what I have left in a second. Let me just do a little washy, little washy, as they say. There we go. Up here. And I'm still gonna have to get the other side of this. That's fine. We'll get there. All right. Now this, and then we'll check. That one's done, and then this one. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so I got, like, oh, wow. I guess it goes a little bit further. Still gotta go over there. There's dinosaur eggs, or probably alligator eggs, I guess. Let's look at this. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Oh, I haven't finished the loading bay. Loading bay, rock base, and rock wall. Should go find those. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I see all of it. Look at it. It's everywhere. Well, that's the rock wall done. Let's get this. There we go. Rock bay. There we go. Loading bay is done. All right. Good. Good then. Well, this grass right here is almost done as well. There we go. Maybe I should just put something on. Maybe I'll put on... Can you just play, like, Final Fantasy music over... I should look into that. Maybe I should look into that before I just do it. I feel like if I can use... I guess a lot of the reason I can just use Final Fantasy music and other stuff, though, is because I'm... Well, in Final Fantasy specifically, is because I'm playing Final Fantasy and the music's in the game. I don't know how that works with other stuff. I feel like I've seen people use Final Fantasy music as the background of their videos before, though. there is music that is 100% not copyright, right? Like, there's music that was copyright but isn't anymore, and then there's music that was never copyright. And I'm just wondering where that is. I feel like there should be more of that. You know? Like, what the heck? What the heck in fart, dude? That's just crazy talk. Let's finish up this slide here. Or not slide. This, what do they call this? A track. Something was here, I think that said. Well, no one will ever know who was there because I didn't read it. And I don't care to tell them. They'll never know. That's what you get for being a delinquent. Doing graffiti on the roller coaster. It's just not right, I tell you, it's not right. This is, Alligator Lady's roller coaster. What was her name? Something later? I can't remember, I'd have to go around the front to see. Someday we'll find out, perhaps. Have I washed all the way over to here? Doesn't it look like that is done? Oh, okay, yeah, this is the last piece of the fence. Nice. I'm gonna be totally done with the fence. That's a pretty big milestone, I think. Because this fence took a long time to get done. I guess it didn't take that long. It just took a long time because I did other stuff in between. Is there any, that's not its own thing? Oh, we are missing outer barrier rail somewhere. Oh, this one right here. How fortuitous. Done. Okay, that should be the last one. Yeah, outer barrier rail, post. Barrier, rail, and post. All done. Nice. Wait, we didn't finish one of the roof sign letters? Sheila Later. That's what her name is. Sheila Later. I feel like we, very intensely made sure that all those were done. I guess we missed one somehow. I'm gonna go over there in a second. Finish up this section of the old track there. Go around. Get around, round, round, round. I get around, round, round, round. I feel like I gotta put something on. Once I finish up this little bit and then I go over and do that letter, I'll figure something out for music. Maybe I'll just choose a different genre. That was ambient. There's got to be other genres that we can reliably get songs that don't have... I wish they had an option for just no lyrics. Oh, I thought that was the end for some reason. Oh, it is. It's right there. Okay, let's go see what letter we missed. Apparently we missed a letter on the front. Oop, okay. I'll just go under. Apparently one of these is not done. That one's done. Done, 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 done. Oh, I just saw it. This one. Now it's done. Okay, there we go. Sheila Later sign complete. Nice. Alright, very good. Oops. You could probably go to that length. I know. I said I was going to check on the music. I'm just so invested. I'm so invested in washing this floor. I have to wash it some more. Maybe you just like the music of the power washer, you know? Maybe that's good enough for you. It feels very empty without music, even though the music that we had today was not as good as the music we've had in the past. Alright, I'll check this text and I'll see what's going on with the music. Oh. Dinner's done. Should probably go get that before finishing this, right? I guess we're pretty close. Maybe I can... I don't know how much longer this is going to take. And I want to go get that before too long. I guess either way, it'll probably stay warmer longer if it's in the pan than it will sitting on my desk over here. They're going to be like, what the heck? Is he coming or what? Is he going to come eat or is he not going to come eat? Oh my god. that? I don't know. I guess that maybe they won't be like that. You know, this isn't gonna take that much longer anyway. We're almost done with this mission. We've already done the outer fence. Once we finish this track, we'll be a shoe-in, as they say. Who's they, you ask? I think you know who they is. You don't have to ask me who they are. You know. You already know. You know. Just admit it. You already know who they are. The media! Gotcha. You thought I was talking about somebody else, didn't you? You freak. I don't know. I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. I forgot what I said in the first place. And then I just said something else. And it wasn't anything that even probably made sense. But it doesn't matter because I'm fully invested and focused. This little crab is about to get eaten by an alligator, which has crocodile teeth, I guess. I thought those teeth were just like for cartoons. I didn't know that was a real thing that crocodiles have. Because I feel like cartoons show both crocodiles and alligators with those teeth. But I guess that's just a crocodile thing, according to Sheila Later, who is the authority on alligators after all. I mean, she made her whole park called the Alligator Park and then made crocodiles in it, so she's obviously the master of crocodiles and alligators. If anyone knows the answer, it's Sheila Later. And if anyone questions Sheila Later, well, I was going to say sue them, but I will write them a strongly worded letter, and it's going to say, hey, that's Sheila Later you're talking about. You better watch out before I see you later, you piece of crap. And that's about it. That's all it's going to say. Mildly threatening, as the lawyers will say when I am being arraigned for my crime. Mildly threatening language has been used upon our client, and this man cannot be allowed to roam freely on the streets of any city because he's a danger to others and himself, possibly. Who can really say what a man like this might do when he's saying things like, I'll Sheila later to my client. My client doesn't even know what that means. What if he shows up? What if Sheila Later means he'll kill him? I don't know. Yes, of course. I should have known all along. This is the trap you were setting upon me. The trap of being an idiot. I've fallen for it again and again. Alright, let's just finish washing this so I can go eat and maybe my brain will recover. This is what happens on these long missions. This is like hour 46. Ooh, that means we'll get to split this into 2 parts and we'll have 2 episodes of power washing from 1. That's pretty good. That's, that hasn't happened until now. Maybe what I'll do is if I find out that you're allowed to, like, or if I find out music that you can just use, I'll put it in the background of this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll just be fine. Maybe I won't even mind watching it with no music. But I feel like the music does add a lot. And it's not adding it right now, because there is no music. Who would do this to me? Alright, the eggs are done. The large nest is done. Oh my god, I keep slipping out of my chair. I'm just trying to sit, and I can't. My chair's slippery. No, that's because I gotta sit better. I have better posture, and then I probably won't have that problem. It's hard to have good posture all the time sometimes. I mean, you've seen. Probably don't have great posture in my videos. I'm not sure. I'm so focused on this that I can't even tell you what's happening. But if it is the case, I apologize profusely for my actions of having negative posture, teaching you lessons you shouldn't learn. Now you've learned to sit like an animal, and soon you will have back problems, probably, if I had to guess. Because that's what bad posture does. Gives you back problems. Me, on the other hand, I just do some good stretching, and then I'm fine. That's what years of extensive physical activity will do to a man. Make him recover very quickly. Actually, I found out from my, because I've taken a DNA test, and they have this thing where they tell you what some of your genetic markers mean, and one of them was my recovery is very fast. I have a fast recovery. And I think that's probably true because, like, last October I did the New Hampshire Marathon, or I did the half marathon. It was at the New Hampshire Marathon, but I only did the half marathon. Either way, 13 miles in a day is still a lot, I think, but regardless of how much it is, I was, like, the year before I did it, and it took me, like, probably a week to fully recover from doing it. Like, it was hard to walk for a week. This year when or I guess last year now when I did it, it was like a day or two, and I was pretty good. I wasn't 100%, but like on the second day, like I went to bed, and the day after, I was probably like 80% recovered, or back to like 80% of my full ability. So doing cardio all the time really does make a huge improvement on your ability to recover, as well as your ability to just do things in general. The only thing that I had trouble with at this year, or last year, I guess, the New Hampshire Marathon, was that around the last hour, it was like 80 degrees out and direct sunlight. I ended up having a little bit of heat stroke at the end. Like, it wasn't too bad, but it was enough that I was like, my vision was starting to fade. So, you know, like when you get heat stroke, you start seeing black, or like your vision starts going black, and you get like faint. I was getting some of that at the end of it. And that sucks, actually, because once you get heat stroke one time, it's easier to get heat stroke the next time, apparently. So that's unfortunate, but I think this year, once it gets warmer outside, I'm gonna make sure, because last year I probably only did like I mean, I walk a lot all year, but I do actual sandcastle bucket, sandcastle, that's all fine. I do actual, like full training regimen, essentially, before the marathon happens. And last year I only did about, I don't know, like a month and a couple weeks, where every day I walked 5 miles. This year I'm gonna start a lot sooner. I want to get at least 20 weeks of a full plan. That's what they say you should do, 20 weeks. Last year I only ran a little bit too. This year I want to run a lot more. I've been slowly building up to running. The first year I didn't run at all, really. I didn't run at all, because the first year I didn't have great shoes, and like around the second mile of 13 and a half, my blisters started forming on my feet. And like, that's a big part of the reason why it took so long to recover, I think, because I had, like, the whole bottom of my foot was nothing but a blister. And like, even like it took months before the blister was fully gone. Now it is gone. Now it's gone, obviously, but it took a long time for that blister to go away from that. It was insane. Like, half of my foot was just one gigantic blister. But anyways, so that year I didn't run at all. because, like I said, I started getting blisters on like the second mile, and then I walked the other, 11 miles with blisters. At the end of it, it was like every step I could feel my foot, like, because the blister happened and then it peeled while I was walking that, so I could feel the blister like moving around in my shoe every time I took a step. It was so freaking painful. But I got through it. And then last year, whatever, the most recent one, I ran on the downhills. So that was a lot better. And I didn't really get any blisters this time, so like obviously I've improved a lot from the first year. You can really tell that it was a lot, or I could really tell that I had improved quite a lot from where I was the first time I did it. I did it in about the same amount of time. Both times I did it in about 4 hours, mostly walking. But like I said, this year I ran on the downhills, but there's only a couple downhills. Plus I was walking slower because the first year I did train more extensively for like, I don't know, it was a lot. It was like half of summer that I was doing the full training thing, and this last time I only did it for like I said, like a month and a half or something. So I did a lot more training the first time, so I was walking faster, but I ran some, so I ended up tying the time, making up for the fact that I was walking slower the rest of the time with a little bit of running. And then this year coming up, what I want to do is train a lot more so that I can walk faster and do the running and hopefully do more running than I did. Log scene is done. Let's finish this floor. We still have this thing. I think we're pretty close to done. But if I can walk faster and do more running, then I think that I could definitely, like, even if I could just, like, if I could get myself trained enough that I could consistently throw in a mile of running over the 13 miles, like do a mile of running and then like maybe 2 miles of walking and then a mile of running or something like that, and just do that the whole way through, I think I could probably at least finish it in like, I don't know, 3 hours maybe? I don't want to like put the goal too high. Maybe 3.5 hours just to give myself enough leeway on it. Because I'm not trying to like win first place or anything, but I do think I could do better. Roof parasol pole? Where's that? Oh, I didn't finish this? I could have sworn this thing dinged when I was up here before. There it is. It's done. We did it! Whoa! 360 no scope. Yeah! Alligator, crocodile, park, tater. Where are the cats? We patted one of the cats. Ulysses, you already got your pat for today. Only one per customer, Ulysses! What are you thinking? Where are the other cats? Anyways, there's a balloon up that tree. Guess I can't get that. Can I get it with my... If I had some... Hold on. I'm gonna get sidetracked. First I gotta pet these cats. Oh, nice. These two are together. That makes it easier. Hello, Bubbles. Hello, Squeak. This? Can't run when I'm holding it for some reason. Probably there would be fine. Come on. Come on, we got a balloon to rescue. Can I not grab it? I can't grab it. No, this balloon is trapped here forever. No. Alright, well that's fine. We did it. We did it. We did it! Yay! Alright, now for the celebratory roller coaster ride.
Wahoo! Yaha! Wahee! Ba, 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 ba.
Look at this thing. This is fun. This is so fun! Woohoo! Woohoo! I need some, like, confetti graphics for my screen. I guess it is a mini roller coaster. I was about to say, this roller coaster could be longer, but it is a mini roller coaster after all. No fishing. It looks like he's fishing to me. Why are these alligators, crocodile alligators, such lawbreakers? Maybe that's why there's so much graffiti. Anyways, thanks for the ride, Layla later. Sheila later. Why did I think Layla? I wonder what else I'm going to get to wash here. I watched that in the first game. I doubt they'll have me do that again. I watched that in the first game too, so I doubt they'll have me do that again. And the carousel over there. There's not really a lot of other things, are there? I thought the rock climbing park was in this. Wasn't it part of this or like nearby? I don't see it. Maybe it's on the other side. I don't see it around anywhere. Maybe it wasn't as close to this as I thought. Oh, whatever. We did it. Job's done. Let's watch this. Look at all that. That was a large amount of things to wash. Oh, do you see where the camera was? It was the balloon. There was a camera hidden in that balloon.
Oh yeah, there she is. Here's to another 18 years of Gator magic, eh? Stop by for a free ride whenever you like. If you can stand the G-force, that is.
Oh, don't worry about that, Sheila later. I took 2 free rides when I was here already. Oh yeah. $9,800. So we're still not high enough to buy the next... I didn't mean to hit that button. How do I do this? Go back to base. We're still not at 10,000 yet. Next up is the solar system, which is the first one in Washingham. That's cool, I think. It ends right there, right? No, it looks like it goes... The line stops right there. I guess they don't include the water in the lines or something. Because this is Power Falls. So maybe it's just assumed that that goes like that. Either way. Washingham, first job there, solar system. Let's look at what this one got on the... It's here somewhere. It's going to be tiny, isn't it? It's a little tiny one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Little alligator fishing. Or crocagator. Very cool. Alright. We did it! Oh yeah, what's the new furniture? I always check. I'm probably not going to buy it though. Furniture. Oh, this chair is new. Whimsical chair, small. Okay. Also though, are there any... Have these been unlocked yet? No? I don't know if those even exist. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that achievement if there are no cosmetics. Maybe you have to, like, pay real money for cosmetics or something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button and also leave a comment and subscribe, because there will definitely be more of this coming, and also more Final Fantasy and other things. I've talked a little bit about that. Or a lot about that, maybe. Also, in the description, there's a link to my Discord, the Epics Coalition Discord, and there's also a link to DUBBY Energy, and if you use that link and then use code Goodwin, you can get 10% off of any DUBBY product. I think it's any. I don't know. A lot of them, anyways. I would recommend getting, like, Blue Raz or Dub Sludge or Beach and Peach. Those are all good flavors. What was the other one that I tried? Oh, no, I haven't tried it yet. I just ordered one that's called Retro Rainbow Sherbet or something like that. So I'll be trying that one soon. Once it comes in, I'll get to try that. And I'll let you know how it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. I already said this, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next one. Drive safe.